winner for me finally has got to be the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, granted, it's with the caveat that their best defenseman, Alex Pietrangelo, maybe has probably played his last game in the National Hockey League because of his hip injuries, and they've got to figure out a way to replace that on their blue line. But up front, they landed the big fish, man. They threw the hooks in the water, and they landed the big fish. Mitch Marner is a member of the Vegas Golden Knights, expected to play up in the top line with Jack Eichel. And this is, I mean, again, his reputation kind of took a hit in Toronto because of the whole couldn't perform in the playoffs thing. I think that's more of a Toronto problem than it is a Mitch Marner problem, if I'm being honest. I think he'll thrive in the desert. And I think the Vegas Golden Knights have positioned themselves to potentially once again play for a Stanley Cup, given that they have Marner on the top line.
And that's a very good point, because now he's surrounded by players that have won the Stanley Cup, that won the Stanley Cup very recently, that know what it takes to win. So
that's a huge point. That's a really important point. Yeah.
It's not Toronto where they've had early playoff failures and that culture can't help but seep into the locker room.
Right.
Now you're in a locker room with proven winners.
Yeah. In Toronto, it wasn't even a case of having guys that hadn't won yet. It was a bunch of guys who weren't really convinced they could win. And that's a huge difference when you come to Vegas.